Before cameras could trap the light, one man chased it with a brush. He painted storms that felt like drowning, ships caught in fire, cities melting in golden mist. His name was Joseph Mallord William Turner, born in London, 1775. He would go on to revolutionize how we see the world. Turner's life began in the rougher corners of Covent Garden. His father was a barber. His mother struggled with mental illness, eventually confined to an asylum. Young Turner was sent to live with relatives in the countryside, and maybe that's where he first saw it. The way light ripples over water, the silence of sunrise before the market wakes. By age 14, he was selling his art from his father's shop. His father, William Turner Sr., was his biggest supporter, framing his son's early watercolors and proudly calling him "my son the genius." They lived together for decades. When his father died, Turner was devastated. He withdrew from society and his art darkened. At 15, he was accepted into the Royal Academy of Arts. He was quiet, blunt, socially awkward, but he saw things no one else could. While others painted reality, Turner painted feeling. He turned seascapes into symphonies, skies into moods. At first, critics mocked him. They said his paintings were messy, unfinished, indistinct. But Turner didn't care, said, "Indistinctness is my forte." He wanted to show what the eye could never freeze. The moment before lightning, the shimmer of heat on stone, the storm inside a man. He traveled constantly to Wales, France, Venice. Turner wasn't just a painter, became a professor of perspective at the Royal Academy. He filled blackboards with complicated geometry and lectured about light, reflection, and color like a scientist. But his students struggled to keep up his genius, moved faster than they could follow. He'd stand for hours in the wind, sketching rain, or stare into the sun, damaging his eyes in pursuit of color. He once lashed himself to the mast of a ship during a storm, just to feel what it meant to survive the sea. His style changed. The colors brightened, the shapes blurred. Some say Turner was the first abstract painter decades before the word even existed. He never married. His love life remains elusive, private. But he had a long relationship with Sophia Caroline Booth, with whom he lived in secret under the name Mr. Booth. Turner feared fame, feared being misunderstood, called himself the great incomprehensible, and yet he never stopped painting. When he died in 1851, he left over 30,000 sketches, 300 oil paintings, and a will that gifted most of it to the British public. His will sparked years of legal debate. He wanted his vast collection to be displayed together, free to the public. But it took decades and multiple court cases before the nation honored that wish. Today, his works are split between the Tate Britain and other institutions. His final words, "The sun is God." Today we remember Turner not just for what he painted, but for how he changed what painting could be. He painted light before photography, motion before cinema, emotion before expressionism, every blur of golden fire, every ship fading into storm. He reminds us, art doesn't need to be exact, only true. Thank you for watching. If Turner's story moved you. Subscribe to Lives and Letters, where forgotten voices and visions come to life.